Hey there, welcome to Board Game Barrister, our local game shop in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It is Tuesday, and that means we get to play a game. Today we are playing Spirits of the Forest by Thundergyph Games, where we're going to be collecting spirits out in the forest, flowers, fruits, all sorts of different spirit creatures, and we are going to try to have the majority in each of those spirits over our fellow players. I'm here with my fellow players, Gordon, Elizabeth, and Glenn, and we are going to talk about how the game plays real quick before we get into our game. Alright, Spirits of the Forest is a game of collecting spirits in the forest. We've got our forest of 48 tiles here, and on each player's turn they're going to be selecting spirits from the ends of the forest, so the far left or far right side of each of these row, to add to their collection. Each tile has a couple elements to it, the first of which is the background and spirit symbol. So you'll always have at least one spirit symbol, and it'll match up with the background to represent that spirit. So this is a web spider spirit tile. We're always going to have one or two of the associated spirit symbol on those tiles, so you'll always see one or two of those. Sometimes when there's one, you will also see a power source symbol like this flame here. The number on the bottom of each tile represents the number of times that symbol comes up in the entirety of the forest, so we know that there are a total of 10 web spider symbols in our forest. On each player's turn, they're going to do two things, and the first of those things is to take one or two tiles. You can either take one tile that has two symbols on it, and those symbols are always going to match, so two dewdrop spirits in this case. Or if they're available on the ends of the forest, you can take two single spirit symbol tiles as long as they're the same spirit, so two branch spirits in this case. This is normally how you're going to come by those power sources. So let's say I took my two branch spirits here. I'm going to add them into my scoring area. The number of symbols I've gained is always public knowledge, so those stay face up. And we'll move on from here to the second part of my turn, which is placing one gemstone if I would like to. On your turn, you can play one gemstone onto any tile that doesn't already have a gemstone to reserve it for yourself, or attempt to reserve it for yourself. If I saw there was a single flower symbol sitting on this tile right here, and I wanted to reserve this other one to make sure I could get that match when the time came, maybe I would put my gem right there. Or maybe I'd want to place my gem a little more aggressively. I can see somebody else has the option to take these two moss symbols. There's only 5 total in the entire forest. Maybe I'll make their life a little bit harder by reserving one of those. Now, when I've reserved one of these tiles with my gem, this doesn't mean nobody else is allowed to take it, but it does mean they have to pay for it if they do want to take it. Say we had a yellow player here with their yellow gem. If they wanted this tile, they could take this match on their turn. That's fine, but in order to get past my gem, they have to expend one of their gems from the game entirely, so they no longer have access to that gem. I get my blue gem right back because I was butted out of that tile. And anytime you've already got gems on the board, you can use this phase of your turn to move one of those gems to a different location. And the last thing we should talk about is these little tokens that show up on 8 of the tiles at the beginning of the game. Anytime a player takes one of the tiles that has a token on it, and they would do that in the normal means you take tiles by, then they get to add that token face down to their scoring collection. Most of these tokens contain additional spirit symbols or power source symbols that would count toward your scoring at the end of the game. You may also find one of these tokens that you can use to get back one of your gems that you've expended to bump somebody else off of their reserve spot. And let's take a look at scoring at the end of the game. So when the game comes to an end, we're going to take a look at each individual spirit symbol type and see who had the majority of those, so who had the most among their fellow players. The player for each spirit symbol that had the most is going to score points equal to the number of symbols they collected. So if we take a look at this player's scoring lineup at the end, they won in dewdrops. They've got more than any other player, so they're going to score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for dewdrops. They just squeaked out a win with fruit because they had one of the extra tokens in fruit, which does count toward the majority. So they had 3 fruit, 1, 2, and that one counts toward the points as well, so they score 3 points for their fruit. And they also won in moss. There aren't many moss to go around. They get 1, 2, 3 points for their moss as well. The power sources are going to work the exact same way. So we'll look at each power source individually. They had 4 suns, and that is the most. Nobody else had 4 suns, so they'll score 4 points. We should look at tying. Somebody else tied them for flames, 1, 2, 3, and if another player had 3 flames as well, both players score full points. So they'll get 3 points, and so will the other player who tied them. That goes for spirit symbols as well. Ties give full points to all the players who tied. Now, the tricky last thing you have to consider in scoring is that for each spirit symbol or power source that you didn't collect any of during the game, you weren't able to find any of, you're going to score -3 points. So this player didn't score any web spiders or branches, which is going to total to a -6 points. They also didn't have any moons, so they'll get -9 points for the symbols they were lacking. And I've given them these 2 tokens here to highlight the fact that these tokens that you get, if you don't find any of those symbols on the tiles you've taken during the game, do not count to save you from those -3 points. So you can't say that you found a web spider just because you have a web spider token. You also need to have found that on a tile. Who hiked last?
Who hiked last?
Yeah.
I did on Sunday.
Perfect. Did you go into a forest?
I did.
Excellent. You're first player.
Wooded area.
Cats.
There was a
Alright.
tree.
What was the name of the forest that you hiked in?
Some park up in Point.
All right. It's a strange name,
I know.
but all one word. It's French.
I will take this one right here.
You got some flowers.
And I'm going to do a reserve as well. On that.
Yeah.
Ooh, moss is hard to come by.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
No?
2 symbols.
I can just take that one then.
You could just take that one. Yeah. It's yours. Would you like to place a gemstone?
No.
Cool.
All right. No opportunity. Oh, I could do that. All right. So we will take this one and that one. We'll pretend that that's good. I have no actual idea, but we're gonna do that.
You've got a power symbol.
Yeah.
Well, that's wide open.
And oh, do I care about how many of these symbols are there?
Oh, the power?
Yeah.
That's a good question. 1, 2, 3, fire. 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 fire.
Interesting. I'll reserve that one and pretend that that's okay.
Sun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So,
7, 8.
mm.
7-ish.
Okay.
Probably more like 8. Alright, I have some cool options, right? I could
Yeah.
dig us deep in here and give you all access to this nice
Eight,
token.
it looked 8 or 9.
There's a
I see 9 fire.
obvious play.
Let's
Yeah,
assume.
I see.
It might even just be like a check. Let's see.
I see 9 moons.
Alright, let's assume 9. I just can't see.
I don't understand the scoring. I don't know how to get it. I don't know how to win. I know how to play. I don't know how to win.
Have a little bit of everything and the
Count
most
how
in a
many
bunch of things.
Symbols they have.
These fruits are like super enticing. This free moss over here. Oh, look at the 2 mosses.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you have the most,
Wow.
you score. And
Yes.
if you don't have the most, then you don't.
It's gotta be the moss.
But you still
right?
want one of every
Yeah,
tile.
because of the
So
negatives.
you want to not be in the middle.
There it is.
It's gotta be the
It has
moss.
to be that play.
Look at that.
Ooh,
Um,
yeah, look at that.
Wide
I
open.
I guess it's like this is an entire game away. That one's already reserved. Where's the last of them?
1, 2, 3, 4.
2,
Where's the
4.
fifth
Oh, he's a
one?
double. I see. I got you. I'm on board. I see how it
It's
is.
not 5 tiles, it's 5
Five symbols.
instances of the
Yeah.
symbol.
Yeah.
So you know exactly what you gotta get to beat somebody.
Oh, heck noodles.
I don't know even. It's gonna be this.
All right.
Look at that.
I will take both of those red ones.
You got it.
Thank you.
Gemstone? You can always move it if you hate it.
Yeah. That is true. Boy.
all moss monopoly over here. I might have to do something nefarious. I'll just take my moss and be happy.
I mean, if we tie,
Eh? Gentlemen's agreement? Nobody takes the last moss?
Well, someone else could take it, but
That'd be great.
So if I wanted, I could just take that one right there.
You sure could. And the token that comes along with it.
Okay.
That might help inform your future decisions.
So I'm gonna take that, and then I'm gonna gem that.
Nice. And then you look at your tile but don't show anyone, and that's yours
No idea what this does.
forever.
and it's 2 matching symbols that I have to get. Right?
Yup,
That
it is.
That is a trick, because I like that tile there, but it lacks a partner.
Yeah.
It does indeed.
Because nobody else can take it. You can reserve it if you like it, but it doesn't help you this time.
No, it's not super great. All right. Well, I think this looks like a pretty attractive tile.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and take that.
You found what you're looking for on the tile, on your token?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Crap.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna gem something. What do I think I'm gonna gem? We're gonna try this as a technique. We're just gonna try that. We're just gonna try
Yeah.
that.
Next thing up. I was thinking you might, because my turn is so good and clear
yep.
because of my reserve gem over there. I thought you might just throw one on there and force my hand, which I'm gonna look to do from now
Oh,
on.
I didn't. I didn't. I looked at that briefly, but I didn't look at the other tile because it had a gem on it, so I didn't see the synergy
Oh, yeah,
there at
yeah.
all.
These are the things we'll realize we should be doing as soon
Yeah,
as
yeah.
there's 2 columns left.
Yeah.
I'll take those 2, please.
Okay. Yeah, that's totally what I would have done had I thought that through.
And then would I just play the chicken game and let you waste your gem on a tile you never wanted and let us both sit there forever?
Well, but I
Who
kind of
knows?
I kind of want that tile because it
Oh.
has the sun, and so that's useful to me.
Yeah.
It just would have taken me a little while to get there.
Sure. I got me tiles, and now I'm gonna do me reserving, and I'm gonna reserve. What are we all doing? There's a little bit of reservation on dewdrops over here. I don't know. Gems are hard.
They are.
Are those fragments? What are those?
Those are flowers.
Branches.
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 Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
All right. That's me.
Those guys are flowers. The blackest looking ones. The least colorful.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't take
Nope.
this one.
Oh, it's
Not
black.
on
Would you like some lovely whatever these
Yes,
crabman
I'll
are?
take some
I forget what
lovely.
they
I'll
are.
take some lovely whatever these things are. Crabs, jellyfish.
Insects? Maybe they're insects.
Insects?
I don't know. They look like ticks, so I hate them.
Yay!
All right, so I'm gonna take this and redeploy my gem. And
Guess I should put my other
should be
gem
somewhat
out.
more strategic in looking at what other people are going to likely be taking.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to
Yeah.
gem in a 4-player game because you're like, what's it gonna look
Well, I
like?
put it in
A
so
little bit.
far. I should just
Start staking claims to things other people clearly want.
yeah.
My plan to get a little of everything.
I mean, I'm definitely kind of whatever these are. These are flowers.
Those are not flowers.
They got little
I think that's leaves.
leaves. All right, I'm very much all in on the leaf game.
One has
right now.
truly mastered this game. When one memorizes what the
Can
spirits
name
are.
the spirits.
These are dewdrops.
All right, so
Completely
we're
forget
gonna,
what the orange
We're gonna
ones
take
are.
that one.
Okay, so
That's where I want to be. is
branches,
That one.
dewdrops.
This was your new play?
That's my new play.
Great.
The little rabbit-looking guy is more.
Oh yeah, it's a good new play. Fruity.
This is apparently flowers, even though it looks like an
Fruity
animal.
stuff.
Well, oh, these are mushrooms, not ticks.
Ah, yes,
They're not
this makes
insects,
more
they're
sense.
mushrooms.
Now I love them again. There you go.
And there's fruits, vines, and leaves.
What am I doing? Do I just brute force right through Gordon here? It's a really good play. I think I'm gonna do it. You're out, Jim. You're out.
You are.
That's yours. You get that back. I get the fruits.
Well,
Can we find out when I might make use of a anytime?
Oh.
Well, we have healed our poor nefarious
the
gemstone.
forest is
but-
healing again.
Well, I would also like to thank you, Andy, for making my play super simple.
Oh, well, that is a good play. You know, I'm
Free stuff.
not really watching
I feel like there
what I'm
are
opening up. It's more just what I'm taking
Yeah,
for me.
there are other people making much better plays than I am.
All right.
Now.
Hey,
Yep.
the dewdrop.
And what do
buddies.
these little extra symbols do?
They work exactly like the spirit symbols. You get -3 points if you haven't collected any of them, and majority in each scores for them.
Oh, so that's why you guys aren't going for the double tiles then, huh?
Yeah, it's nice to have those big ones.
Oh,
Or
boy.
those
All
sunny
right.
ones. But
Okay.
right.
right.
Man, look at those branches.
What am I going to have? I think I'd better save this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want these two because that looks really attractive.
Yep.
Am I letting my gemstone die again for this moss?
Hang on. I still have a gemstone to play.
Well, I'm only considering something with a gemstone already on it, so
Okay.
you can go ahead and take that as you will.
How many total things are we supposed to be collecting? Because I've only had like 4 plays, so like.
Yeah, you'll get
Yeah.
somewhere between probably 8 and 12 would be my guess, total tiles.
There's no way I'm gonna get one of everything, is there?
It's tough to get one of everything. Especially because you can't do like a 1 on a 1.
I don't know what this symbol is.
Yeah.
Look it up.
It's probably one of the inverted.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got it.
It's very.
Okay. Like, I don't know which side the symbol's supposed to be
Yeah.
on, but I've got it now. Okay.
Alright, so I've got a sun. I still don't have a moon.
Okay. You have gemstones this spider here?
I gemstoned that, yeah.
Alright. I mean, it certainly does feel like it makes sense to take a little bit of everything
I still need
now,
that.
but
I still need that. I still need that. I still need that. I still need that. This is insane.
there aren't good plays for a lot of these. Yep, I'm going to test the be that guy waters.
Alright.
I just want the little mossy buddies.
Wow, okay.
Well, no vines for anybody.
Oh, I could move a gemstone, which I'm gonna do because this is irrelevant now. So we're gonna put it onto something that looks appealing to other people. Like if you were able.
Wait, you can move one of mine?
I'm sorry, I cannot. This is me.
That's you.
This is actually probably still good.
Okay.
Sorry, team. Usually play green if I'm in a group where there's no other green players, which never happens because Kate's a green player and Glenn's a green player.
I need one
So I
of
don't know
everything.
why I
so
still,
we'll do
Oh,
that.
why'd you have to take that one? You couldn't to take that one.
Do drops
Yeah.
drop.
Why does it matter?
Because no one can get any vines right now.
The wild thing about a 4-player game is that it's almost always a better play to just take something new. Like, I've put many turns and gemstones into getting 4 points out of this, and you could take 1 token and get not -3 points.
Yeah,
Right,
like
one
this
tile.
one. I'm taking this one.
Looks amazing.
Yeah.
Good play, better play than mine.
Instead of wearing myself out trying to get more dewdrops.
So what's interesting is that I can't take this because I don't have any available gems.
I think you could probably exhaust one of your currently on board
okay.
gems, would be my guess.
I didn't really consider. I could just bonk somebody for
Yes.
that
Yep.
vine.
You could remove one that's already in play.
I'm just waiting for someone to finally get in the dewdrop game so I can access the second vine piece. Y'all are missing out on the dewdrops.
I'll take the dewdrops when my turn comes around. I can't waste any more gemstones on.
All right, well, I'm going to take that, and I'm going to put you there.
Does this change my life in any pertinent ways? Spiders. Spiders with a token on. No more gemstones. Kind of scary. Yeah, I don't think I can keep playing that way. We're gonna take this,
Alright.
and we're gonna leave our gemstone. Should put it here. Because this is. Oh, that's open now. Yeah. Okay. Boy. A nefarious gemstone.
Look at all those tokens.
Boy, howdy.
Wow.
Having been on the receiving end of the nefarious gemstones
Doesn't it feel
twice,
great to get your gemstone
No,
back?
it feels like a total wasted turn. Yeah.
I think at the end of the game, when you're the only person who's allowed to make claims, it might feel
Yeah.
nice, though.
Well, that's not what I... Who's blue?
I'm blue. It's easy to just
Yeah,
remove a gemstone.
I might have to at this point.
Yeah.
I think the last like 8 tiles would be very interesting.
I've spent all that gemstone to get that other one there. I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
So I pay this to knock you off and they both go away.
I get
No,
mine back.
Andy gets his
Oh,
back.
Andy gets it back.
Yeah.
And then I go vine.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Token
not getting
games.
anywhere near as many tokens as you guys.
Token game's a big deal. I have 0 tokens.
Um,
You will get as many tokens as me. And then some.
Oh, you spent one already, too.
I sure did. Alright. I don't know any spiders yet. Oh no. No, it's wild. Like, I can take the mushrooms, and then I get maybe 4 points total for mushrooms,
You're missing a lot of colors.
which means I gained 2 points off of it. Or I can take these spiders and gain 3 points off of it.
There you go.
The player count is fundamental in this game. It's crazy. Oh, a gemstone. Let's do it. I shall place this gemstone. I mean, I guess I can make this less appealing. I could, sure, I don't know. I should put it on the branches.
You could always move it. It's still your turn.
That's right.
You could always move it. It's still your turn.
Yeah.
I will just take that one.
Sure.
Alright, now how do the rules for moving gems
That's
work?
probably actually a better tile.
You can move your gem.
After you've selected your
Those are
tiles,
selected
you can
tiles.
move one of your gems that's already in play to another tile.
Alright. Great.
Isn't it though?
Yep. It's fantastic. If I did what I wanted to do, I would not take that. I break that. They
Yeah.
both go away. No,
Mine-
yours
I
goes
get mine
back
back,
to you.
yep.
And then what happens? Do I
And
get
then
to...
you get this
Then you
tile.
would take
and
that
you
tile.
take that tile.
Okay, that's what I would have done.
Okay, sweet.
I don't know where these were.
No,
You're
so
good.
So
that stays there. You get this.
Yep, you get the tile you wanted.
This goes
You
away.
gave up your gem forever, and I get mine back because you broke
And
my
then
gems.
Someone just spent a gem to
So-
do this. You would get your gem back.
Okay, so I put my gems back there already. So now I can just take these
Free.
for free
Yeah.
and not have to give up my gem.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. So that's super great for me. I don't know what this
Look
is.
at all the little tokens over here.
I have to decide if I'm moving anything. You have a gem available,
Yeah.
and you have a gem that you can redeploy. So that's not as good as I'd like it to be. But fine, I'll leave it where it is. That
Okay.
seems fine. I gotta figure out what these things are.
Feels easy enough.
What?
That makes
What is this?
next. Somebody will have to make a tough decision about these if they want them. Okay. Flowers for me. Oh, happy day. Oh, what's tough? What's tough?
Oh, this is a worthless
I mean, I
tile.
kind of want the orange myself, I guess. So I'm onto that. Sure.
These tiles have all been taken. I don't have one of them. This does nothing for me.
Oh, so sad.
That is sad. Okay. Then you guys are moderately interesting. Okay.
You got it.
Alright.
Last
So
3 tokens in the or gems in the game.
this is my only play?
No. That's on an end. That's on an end.
Well, this, yeah, I mean, you
thought
can take
I
singles.
thought you had to match it to take
you would
it.
just get a worse turn. You'd only be able to take the one.
Okay, so you actually can take
You
one
can
tile.
take a
I did
single
not
one.
know that.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's worse. So I got the second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those two.
Oof.
Solid,
Big oof.
solid stuff.
I never did get the moon. I wanted that moon.
Solid stuff.
Alright, and you. I'm just gonna put that there.
People who still have gems left.
Yeah, I'm seeing a
The
definite thing
bitter
now.
end gem. Yeah, because this is going away. You can have this back, and I'm getting in the branch game.
Okay.
So then I take that.
And then what? I just don't get to play?
Yeah, no
I lose my
play.
turn?
You're gemless. Gemless mega.
Wow, that feels real bad.
Yeah, that's rough. That's a rough.
If you had played differently, I thought that I'd be able to knock both of you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you might force me into a really bad play by just double gemming the 2 branch. And see if I would.
yeah.
Because I couldn't burst through both of them, and I'd have to take just one. by
Yeah,
getting up my
that
gem.
probably would have been
That
superior
would've sucked
because
bad, but
we've got a
Four-way
four-way
tie
tie
for
on
branches.
branches.
I
I'm in
never
the
did
branch
get.
game.
I never got Mossy Boy.
Neither did I.
Ugh.
oh yeah, I took all the Mossy Boy. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, but you have.
Sorry,
you
not
have
sorry.
I found that healing token and felt like I had to
oh
just
man,
do
I have
something
by far the fewest colors.
gutsy.
That's not great.
Something gutsy.
Yeah, the most tokens though. I'm sure
Yeah,
that they'll all
decrepit
be
little
very
notebook.
useful.
No, one of them is for something I didn't get a color on, so that's not
Yeah.
useful. And me not getting functionally any points on this is not useful.
Well, it's not -3.
But had I played that end differently, such that I got some of those and Andy didn't, then I would get positive points. But as it is, we're just all getting the same, so it's like I'm playing in 4 colors.
It feels a little more zero-summy.
Yeah. All right. Let's go symbol by symbol. Branches. We all get 2 points. Yeah.
What? Is it this guy?
2. Oh, unless anybody had the token to put you over.
Oh, hang on.
You did. Never mind.
I
Gordon
did?
gets
Oh,
3.
sorry.
Nobody else gets anything. The tokens come in. Next in order is Moss, for which I get 4 and nobody else gets anything.
Elizabeth and I both lose 3.
Oh, thank
Right.
you. Right.
Moss is which color?
It's the hoppy rabbit.
Oh, okay. Hey, look at that.
Good point. Good point. Next is Dewdrops. What do we got?
Ah, there it is.
Clear winner in Dewdrop, so 4 points for Glenn.
-3 for me.
Gordon gets -3.
And we got mushrooms.
Ready? Mushroom.
We got a big mushroom winner with 5 points. Anyone lose out on mushroom?
Negative mushroom.
Okay. And you're good on mushroom. Alright, but one little mushroom. We got flowers.
Which
Start
one
the
is
bidding at
flowers?
2.
Flowers is this.
Flowers is that guy.
LP.
You. Oh, it was your bummer.
Ah,
at the end.
yeah.
So we all get 2 except Gordon.
No,
Gets
no, no.
negative.
You have more. You have.
He has 2.
Oh, it's the same number. Yep.
Oh, that's too good.
2.
-3.
2. Okay. Web spiders.
2.
Big winner.
I have
4
4.
points for Gordon.
Everybody.
Anybody not get web spiders?
We all got spiders.
Okay. Fruits.
Red fruits.
2. 2's the number to have. Okay.
-3.
You're scoring some points in the negative or positive
Yeah.
in every category. This will be the most traumatic score. We're at vines is orange.
Orange vines.
I got -3. That's
Gordon
it.
has 4.
I have 5.
5.
Whoop.
Oh, 5.
Look
Oh,
at the-
2.
Look at the roller coaster
Nice.
that is Gordon's. You guys both had vines?
We had
Yes.
them, yeah. we
Perfect.
both had them.
And that leaves us at leaves, which is the dark purple.
That's a Gordon for a
For
score.
the,
I have
yeah,
6.
6, and I'm -3.
Did you have?
I'm a -3 for yeah, I didn't get the leaves.
Whatever this is, leaves. Okay. And Glenn had leaves. Great.
Yeah.
Woo! Suns. Let's talk about suns.
I have -3 with the token, so I have -3.
I have 3 suns.
I have 5 suns.
I have 1 sun.
Okay, so I get 5. You guys are both at 0. No negatives. Moons.
I have 3.
I have 2.
I too have 3.
I'm sorry, I have 3.
Okay.
I did not get any moons.
Okay, so it's 3 for all, but Elizabeth's 3 is negative. Okay, we had moons. Okay, and flames.
I've got
I have 4.
2.
1 flame.
I have 2.
Okay, so no negatives. Glenn gets 4 points.
I'm sorry, I have 3, but it doesn't matter.
All right.
Math time.
Glenn, 1, 5, 2, 9 points. Gordon, 3, 0, -3, -6, -2, -5, 0, 9 points. Elizabeth, -3 to start, up to 2, 4, 6, -3, 0 points. 3, 4, 2, 8, 5, 2, 10. I got 10 points. Sorry, everybody.
Andy
I
wins.
think the Suns did it in the end. Nice little sun
I was
rescue.
trying to get suns on the first
Yeah.
tile, and I
Yeah.
was trying to get more, and I just kept not getting them. That I would reserve them, and then you'd kick me out and take my sun, and it was very.
Yeah, tells you these are ill-begotten sons. Let's make sure I can be. Good game. All right. Cool. Well, that was Spirits of the Forest. We had a lot to learn there. There's some really interesting strategies that you don't get the first time you play and would probably get employed the second time. We're going to break it down in our takeaways video next, so hop on over there if you want to see everything we thought about it, get a little bit more analysis of the game. Thank you so much for watching this week, and we'll see you next time.
I forgot.